Hello, folks, and welcome along to lesson 159. Let's begin with a little tiny yoga practice, and that's bringing the hands together in Prana Mudra, prayer pose, balancing left and right hemispheres of the brain. Let us gently put our thumbs into our sternum, our elbows come out, and then our shoulders relax down. And as we press our thumbs into our sternum, we stimulate our heart center, so opening our heart as we always do in the mornings. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to blow it out. So long, deep breath into the belly. And then gentle blow out. As you blow out, you can pull your navel back towards your spine. Another deep breath in. Good, and blowing out. One more time. And then gently tucking your chin and offering your crown. We begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts and we surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. We release these words and we let it be. Okay, so lesson 159. I give the miracles I have received. So we're, continuing this theme of giving and receiving. No one can give what he has not received. So in order to give something, you must have received it. So no one can give what they have not received. To give a thing requires you first have it in your own possession. Here the laws of heaven and the world agree, and here they're also separate. The world believes that to possess a thing, it must be kept. Like if you give it away, you no longer have it. Salvation or freedom teaches otherwise. To give is how to recognize that you have received. It is the proof that what you have is yours. So when you truly own it, you can keep giving it away and you keep receiving, and you can keep giving and you keep receiving. You understand that you are healed when you give healing. You accept forgiveness as accomplished in yourself when you forgive. You recognize another as yourself, and thus do you perceive that you are whole. So when you start to recognize that the other person is you, there's also no difficulty in giving, and there's a complete understanding of receiving. There is no miracle you cannot give, for all are given you. Receive them now by opening the storehouse of your mind where they are laid and giving them away. So we're asked to open up to the recognition that we have a storehouse filled with miracles. The vision of the innocent child of God is a miracle. It comes from far beyond itself, for it reflects eternal love and the rebirth of love which never dies but has been kept obscure. The innocent child's vision pictures heaven, for it sees a world so like to heaven that what God created perfect can be mirrored there. The darkened glass the world presents can show only twisted images in broken parts. The real world pictures heaven's innocence. The innocent child's vision is the miracle in which all miracles are born. It is their source, remaining with each miracle you give and yet remaining yours. It is the bond by which the giver and the receiver are united in extension here on earth as they are one in heaven. The child of God beholds no sin on anyone. I really feel like highlighting that line, recognizing that you just can never hold or behold sin in anyone else. You must see their innocence in order for you to be free. And in its sight, the sinless are as one. So there's no degree of separation between you and another. And their holiness was given by its creator and itself. So there's no degree of separation between you and a seeming other. There is no degree of separation between you and your creator. The Holy Child's vision is the bridge between the worlds. And you can safely trust its power to carry you from this world into one made holy by forgiveness. And remember, we only need forgiveness because we've bought into the illusion. We live in this illusionary world. Thus, we need forgiveness. In the real world, where heaven abides, we do not actually need forgiveness, but because we're kind of wanting to cross over from one to another, forgiveness is the tool we need. So this is the Holy Spirit's single gift, the treasure house to which you can appeal with perfect certainty for all the things that can contribute to your happiness. All are laid here already. All can be received for the asking. Here, the door is never locked, and no one is denied their least request or their most urgent need. There is no sickness not already healed, no lack unsatisfied, no need unmet within this golden treasury of God's perfect child. And that's why, when we're praying, if we're looking upon a seeming ill person, we're looking on the body, we always visualize the wellness. We acknowledge their perfect health because in spirit they are in perfect health. They're always one with love. And that's always what we want to acknowledge. So anything that we're seeing as any sort of a malady, we look past to the place of perfection. And then what is seemingly imperfect is healed and made whole. Here does the world remember what was lost when it was made. For here it is repaired, made new again, but in different light. What was to be the home of sin becomes the center of redemption, the home of mercy, where the suffering are healed and welcome. No one will be turned away from this new home, where their salvation waits. No one is stranger to them. No one asks for anything of them except the gift of their acceptance and their welcoming. So everything is pure, perfect, and complete in the light of Christ. The innocent child's vision is the holy ground in which the lilies of forgiveness set their roots. This is their home. They can be brought from here to the world, but they can never grow in its unnourishing and shallow soil. So those seeds are set in a place of love. They need light and warmth and kindly care. The charity God's child provides. So we know that everything thrives in love and warmth. The lilies of forgiveness need the love with which the child of God looks on them. And then they become its messengers who give as they received. Take from the child's storehouse that its treasures may increase. So this again is the math of God, which multiplies and adds. The math of man subtracts and divides. So everything you give from this full place within your heart will continue to increase. Its lilies do not leave their home when they are carried back into the world. Their roots remain. They do not leave their source, but carry its beneficence with them and turn the world into a garden like one they came from, and so which they go again with added fragrance. Now they are twice blessed. The messages they brought from God's child have been delivered and returned to them, and they return them gladly unto God's child. Behold the store of miracles set out for you to give. Are you not worth the gift when God appointed it be given you? Do not judge God's child, but follow in the way it has established. God's child has dreamed the dream of a forgiven world. It is the child's gift whereby a sweet transition can be made from death to life, from hopelessness to hope. Let us an instant dream with God's child. Its dream awakens us to truth. Its vision gives the means for a return to our unlost, everlasting sanctity in God. So we're going to take this into meditation. We're going to truly, truly recognize that if we rest in the love that we are, if we rest into the love of God, and then we begin to give from that place, from that knowing of our innocence and seeing the innocence in another, we're just going to get more and more of that. We're going to give more of that. And the whole world is going to increase in its knowing of its innocence and in its peace and in its serenity. So I invite you to gently close your eyes down, rest your hands on your lap, and perhaps turn your palms upwards. And this is a demonstration that you're open to receiving. You're open to receiving this lesson. You're open to understanding this lesson. You're open to getting that as you give, you receive, to understand the joy of giving and all that it brings you. And you soften your gaze, settle your sit bones, and just connect in with your breath. And if you wish, you can consider that as you breathe in, you're breathing in love, and as you breathe out, you're breathing out love, giving and receiving love. Breathing in love and breathing out love. Breathing in love And breathing out love. Now gently dropping your chin into your chest, opening your eyes with your gaze down, lifting your gaze and perhaps taking your hands back into this mudra. From my heart to yours, have a wonderful day and enjoy this practice of giving and receiving.